I'm Ariel.
I'm Kenny.
Hey, Kemi, it's warmer now. Here comes spring.
Yes, I hate winter. It's freezing.
But it's not as cold as in Canada, where your bubbles turn into ice. I'm so glad that it won't rain a lot in spring. Today we will read the sentences first, and then we will read a book called I Will Never, Not Ever Eat a Tomato. Let's read the sentences first. Grade 1. Good job. 做得好. Grade 2. I have to go. 我要走了. Grade 3. Can you draw? 你会画画吗?
Grade 4. What do you want to be? 你将来想当什么? Grade 5. How can we get to the library? 我们怎么去图书馆? Grade 6. Don't keep me waiting long. 不要让我等太久.
Kemi, what signs tell you spring is coming?
It's warmer, of course, and all the snow melts. Spring is a good time for playing soccer. That's my favorite sport. What other sports can you think of?
Spring is also a good time for playing badminton or tennis. I like both of those sports.
Now we'll read a book called I Will Never, Not Ever Eat a Tomato.
I have a little sister, Laura. She is small and very funny. Sometimes I have to keep an eye on her. Sometimes Mom and Dad ask me to give Laura her dinner. This is difficult because she is a very fussy eater. Laura won't eat carrots, of course. She says carrots are for rabbits. I say, what about peas? Laura says,
peas are too small and too good.
One day I played a good trick on her. Laura was sitting at the table waiting for her dinner, and she said,
I do not eat peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. I do not eat cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. And I'm not a fan of apples or rice or cheese. And I absolutely will never, not ever eat a tomato.
My sister hates tomatoes. And I said, that is lucky because we are not having any of those things. We are not going to eat any peas or carrots or potatoes or mushrooms or spaghetti or eggs or sausages. There will be no cauliflower or cabbage or baked beans or bananas or oranges. We don't have any apples or rice or cheese or fish sticks, and certainly no tomatoes. Laura looked at the table.
Then why are those carrots there, Charlie? I do not eat carrots.
And I said, oh, you think these are carrots. These are not carrots. These are orange twigs from Jupiter.
They look just like carrots to me,
said Laura. But how can they be carrots, I said. Carrots don't grow on Jupiter.
That's true,
said Laura.
Well, I might just try one if they're all the way from Jupiter. Not bad,
she said, and took another bite. Then Laura saw some peas.
I don't eat peas,
said Laura. I said, these are not peas. Of course they're not. These are green drops from Greenland. They are made out of green and fall from the sky.
But I don't eat green things,
Laura said. Oh, goody, I said. I'll have your share. Green drops are so incredibly rare.
Well, maybe I'll nibble just once or two. Oh,
said Laura.
Quite tasty.
Next, Laura saw a potato.
I will not eat potatoes, so don't even try, not even mashed.
Oh, this is a mashed potato. People often say that, but no. This is cloud thrust from the pointiest peak of Mount Fuji.
Oh,
said Laura.
In that case, a large helper for me. I love to eat clouds. Charlie,
she said,
those look like fish sticks to me, and I would never eat a fish stick.
I know that. These are not fish sticks. These are ocean nibbles from the supermarket under the sea. Mermaids eat them all the time.
Oh, I went to that supermarket one time. Charlie, will you pass one of those, please?
And I said, what, one of those? And Laura said,
Yes, Charlie, one of those.
and I couldn't believe my eyes because guess what she was pointing at? The tomatoes. And I said, are you sure? Really? One of those? And she said,
Yes, of course. Green squirters are my favorite. You didn't think they were tomatoes, did you, Charlie?
this is the end of the story.
The end? Seriously? It sounds like no ending. Did you think they were tomatoes when you saw them the first time?
Of course not. I just thought they were apples. My mom told me they were tomatoes.
Me too. I thought they were apples too.
Spring is a good time to grow all these things we talked about. And it is also a good time to start having salads because it is warmer. Thank you for listening.